The Dodge Challenger SRT Super Stock is an astonishing example of American muscle engineering, a street-legal drag monster that delivers 807 horsepower straight from the factory. Featured in the video above, this Challenger variant offers an unfiltered experience for anyone craving raw power and pure adrenaline. Powertrain and performance. With an 807 horsepower supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, the Super Stock sits just below the Demon in performance, yet surpasses Hellcat Redeye. Compared to the Redeye's engine, the Super Stock benefits from refined calibration and a raised redline, from 6,300 to 6,400 RPM, squeezing out additional power. The result? Monumental acceleration, 0 to 60 miles per hour in low 3 seconds and quarter-mile times hovering around 10.5 seconds, comparable to the 2021 Demon 170. The video review captures these stats vividly, with launch control and drag mode setups enabling blisteringly fast launches off the line. Drivetrain and launch control. Hand-built for dragstrip domination, the Super Stock uses the same heavy-duty ZF 8-speed auto transmission found in the Hellcat Redeye, tweaked for drag ratios. Launch control, line lock, for preheating the rear tires, and torque reserve systems, all inherited from Demon, are standard fare. The reviewer highlights how deliberately engaging the black versus red key fob changes the engine output, a homage to the Hellcat line. The red fob unleashes full 807 horsepower potential. The black fob reduces output to a street-friendly 500 horsepower. But this review focuses on the red fob mode, one that transforms the Challenger into a drag strip prowler. Chassis and handling. Rigged with drag-ready upgrades, the Super Stock features lightweight 18-inch wheels wrapped in street-legal drag radials borrowed from the Demon, plus a shorter final drive ratio and track-optimized Bilstein adaptive suspension. Although Dodge opted for 4-piston Brembos with 14.2-inch rotors instead of Redeye's 6-piston, the braking system remains potent enough to handle its explosive speed. The reviewer notes that despite its muscle car heft, its braking and chassis tweaks help tame the car when sticking to the pavement. Exhaust and sound. The SRT Super Stock's exhaust note is a showstopper. From idle to full throttle, the supercharger whine blends with the deep, throaty growl of the V8. The reviewer is clearly thrilled. The automatic transmission shifts super quick, and the supercharger makes an awesome sound. I also love the exhaust note for the Super Stock Challenger. This aural experience isn't just theatrical. Aside from adding flair, the sound serves as feedback during those hair-raising launches captured in POV drive segments. Interior and driver experience. The interior remains functional yet aggressive, no nonsense, no frills. The focus is on the performance-oriented driving experience, functional launch control buttons, track mode toggles, and performance metrics displayed through the Uconnect screen. The video puts viewers behind the wheel, showing how visibility stays surprisingly decent given the thick A-pillars and aggressive stance. Even so, the emphasis remains clearly on the drivetrain, throttle foot, and straight-line results. Street credibility versus track prowess. Unlike other Challenger variants that tiptoe between daily driver and weekend racer, the Super Stock is unabashedly drag-focused. The reviewer emphasizes there's minimal creature comfort compromise. Air conditioning, Uconnect touchscreen still present, but luxury is sacrificed for half-second gains on the strip. Not a luxury vehicle, they state bluntly. Grip, power, and window-shaking acceleration take priority. Yet, it's still legal everywhere. No roll cage, no street strip requirement, just a powerful car you can drive home after the quarter mile. Real-world track tests. In live launches, the review captures the Challenger burying its rear, spinning the tires before grabbing grip, and powering through, with quarter-mile clocks flashing in the 10.4 to 10.6 second range. These real-world numbers echo the quoted specs and the legend of Demon-derived performance, bringing the hype into hard data. The video also shows the Super Stock outperforming lesser-challenged Hellcat variants, both in launch reaction times and overall stability. Pros and cons. Heavy checkmark pros. Unmatched factory drag capability. Potent 807 horsepower V8 with throaty soundtrack. Launch assist tools streamline drag performance. Drag-ready chassis anti-fast quarter-mile times. Cons. Stiff ride, chassis tuned for drag, not comfort. Brakes slightly downgraded from red-eye, 4-piston versus 6-piston. Not ideal for daily commuting due to ride harshness and fuel appetite. Final verdict. This video review closes by deeming the Challenger SRT Super Stock a street-legal drag racer in a Challenger body. If your goal is to dominate the quarter mile at your local strip without building a Frankenstein's engine from aftermarket parts, this is the turnkey solution. The reviewer reiterates the rawness. Luxury takes the back seat, but emotion, noise, and velocity go full throttle. They ultimately recommend it to fans seeking one of the most powerful, visceral cars you can buy today. Conclusion. The Dodge Challenger SRT Super Stock, a modern reincarnation of dragstrip royalty, provides a full-throttle, no-compromise experience. With 807 horsepower, drag-tuned hardware, and street legality, it's a car built for those who chase speed in a straight line and relish every decibel of V8 fury. Through the video's detailed walkthrough, POV drive, and live runs, you're not just watching a review, you're strapped in, spun up, launched, and burned down the strip. For muscle car purists, that's exactly the kind of high-horsepower romance they crave.